Hello and welcome to the Daily News. We have got lots of transfer news because ultimately until the Euros kick off there's not much else going on in football. We have got 3 bits of transfer news potentially coming in and 1 little bit of a player going out. So I'm going to go straight into it. The big news today, Sadio Mane has come back round again. Apparently, according to the Mirror and several other red tops, a £30 million bid is imminent from Liverpool because Jurgen Klopp wants to take advantage of the uncertainty at Southampton. Coleman pretty much looks like he's going to be announced as the Everton manager. They're not going to have a manager for a while, and steal a march on his Premier League rivals and make him his big signing this summer. I don't know what I think about this. I think Liverpool fans are a little bit jaded about us buying players from within the Premier League. It's not really worked exactly well for us in the past. Plus, we're definitely a bit jaded about us picking up Southampton players. We've done it a lot. We've bought a Southampton player every summer. We bought 4 of them the other season. We need to forget about that, I think. I think Sadio Mane is a decent player. If Man United and Man City and Chelsea, as I was rumoured, are interested in him, I'm prepared to let Klopp buy the player he wants to buy, as if I've got any authority on it. But in my mind, I'm looking at it and saying, look, if Klopp wants him, if Klopp hasn't earmarked him as the player that he wants, he's got Premier League experience because he has played in the Premier League. Who knows? £30 million is a lot of money, but as I've said a lot of times, we need to forget about the money at the moment. The money is just ridiculous in the Premier League, and we're going to see a lot of players. So I had a little look of it. He is 24. Which is about the right age that FSG buy at. He's got Premier League experience, as I've just said, because he's played for Southampton. He got 11 goals and 7 assists in the Premier League last year. Got 15 goals and 43 appearances for Southampton overall, which is good. We need to add goals to our team. We need to add also what he also brings, width and pace to the team. He's Senegalese. He will go away with Senegal for the African Cup of Nations, which is a consideration because we will miss him at what is traditionally a very busy part of the year for Liverpool. Who knows? It could be easy clickbait. Liverpool player, Liverpool club, Southampton player. Let's say they're going to have a transfer and put them in together. Or it could actually be a signing. I think he'd be an exciting player if we brought him in. I genuinely don't know whether we will bring him in or not. Another player who I genuinely don't know whether we'll bring in or not is Ruben Neves. Yesterday it was Hector Herrera. Today it's a different Porto midfielder. It's Ruben Neves. Now this one excites me a bit more than the Hector Herrera, just because he seems like he's one of those premier young players on the international scene who could, in a few years' time, be very, very good. And I think we need to get into the market of picking up that type of player, because he's only 19, but he's already played 43 times for Porto. So to have almost 50 appearances for a club by the age of 19 is massive. And he has captained Porto in the Champions League. So he's obviously got very strong leadership qualities, and he's obviously being groomed for a really, really good future, either at Porto or as a Portuguese player. He's got 2 caps for Portugal. Couldn't say that. He's got 2 caps for Portugal, but he didn't make the Portuguese national team for the Euro champions in the summer. Maybe they feel it's a little bit too soon for him. Maybe players like William Carvalho are just that little bit more advanced ahead of him. But he's got a £31 million release clause, which seems a lot of money to be spending on a 19-year-old who's unproven in the Premier League. But then, that being said, I'd hate to see a Man United. I'd hate to see a Chelsea pick him up and in 2 seasons' time, he's just a premier footballer, because we need to start getting those players. I think we could convince a 19-year-old to leave Porto to join us. I'm not sure whether we can convince a 24, 25-year-old player who's playing for a Champions League club to join us. So this is probably the market we are shopping in. He is also a bit more defensive-minded than a few of the other centre-mids that we're getting linked with, like De Hood and Hector Herrera, who are a lot more attacking. Who's to say we won't get both? I think Neves would be a good partner for the future of Liverpool Football Club, with Emre Can in the centre of that midfield. But again, it's all just paper talk at the moment. Another bit of paper talk, which was Charlie Taylor, who was a 6'1", 22-year-old left back from Leeds, but he can play on the right, who last season made 39 appearances. He got 1 goal and 7 assists. Another left back being linked with us. Basically, at this point, I think we know we're going to be buying a left back. We've got Moreno there and Brad Smith. Brad Smith looks like he's probably going to be out the door. Is it 1 left back or 2? Is Moreno going to be at Liverpool? in the future. Who knows? This lad, apparently, Team Talk, in an exclusive, they had it in all caps to drag you in and read the article, said that he has spoke to Liverpool and Stoke about a £5 million move. But actually, turns out Yorkshire Evening Post said Leeds have received no bids. So who knows? But I think what we can take from that is Liverpool are in the market for a left back. And the last little bit is that Middlesbrough are no longer interested in Martin Skrtel because Skrtel's set his sights on a move to Turkey, which I kind of read as Skrtel's realised the best offer he's going to get is from Turkey. So that's that. That's your transfer news daily at the moment. What we have got on the Redmen, we have got the Anfield wrap. I know we did it last week, but I'm going to push it because it was a brilliant show and I haven't been on the news since we did it. I'm going to annotate to that in this video. Go and watch how the Anfield wrap and the Redmen combined together as the committee would spend Liverpool's money, who they'd ship out and who they would bring in. A lot of the names that we've mentioned in these daily news are in there, and it's a really entertaining and really good show. Plus, we've also got another subscriber show coming up with Steve from Read Liverpool, building the perfect Liverpool Premier League centre-half. Attributes like pace, height, intelligence, reading of the game. You can only pick one player who's played centre-half for Liverpool in the Premier League era to be in each of those attributes. You've got to make the perfect Liverpool centre-half. That's obviously going to be massively entertaining and interesting to watch. We're filming that this afternoon, so it'll be out in the next couple of days. So head over to the Redmen TV and subscribe. It's free for the first month. It's only £2 a month thereafter. And watch all of our great summer content. And we'll see you soon.